Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to Planescape Torment. Well, yeah, we got this person to talk to. Crier of Essanon. Streams of tears have carved channels down this man's dust-covered face. He looks to be a monk or a holy man of some sort, but the dirt covering his body makes it near impossible to see the man beneath. He is chanting and rolling his head back and forth. It looks like some sort of ritual. The man stops his frenzied chanting and glares at you with his tear-rimmed eyes. He opens his parched mouth to speak, but all he can manage is a withered croak. What's wrong? Why are you crying? His voice is so hoarse that it sounds like he has been without water for days. As you watch a tear trickles down his face, I am a crier of Essanon.
Updated my journal.
Who is Essanon? The man throws back his head and gives a rasping laugh. It sounds brutal and defeated. Essanon is not a man, but a city. Why do you need to cry for a city? We cry its name because Essanon must not be forgotten. All the criers of Essanon carry this burden. You want a city? Why would you do such a thing? Because its name is all that remains. It is avenues of light, its great spiraling parks. When it was laid waste and reduced to memory, only 70 of its people survived. It was our duty to see that its name was remembered across the plains. Many criers of Essanon have died for the sake of remembering. Many. If it places you and the others at risk, why don't you stop? The tears I shed, the dust that cloaks me, the things there are as nothing compared to what awaits should I give up my sacred burden. We must see that this name is remembered. We are living memorials to its passage. What happens if all die? A fresh tear springs to the crier's eyes. Even his dust-covered face cannot disguise his look of despair. I do not know. We criers of Essanon cannot mourn it forever. Even now, the dust clings to our robes, the spit dries in our mouths, our bodies wither and die. Is there any way I can help you? You are kind to ask, the crier shakes his head. Unless you can immortalize Essanon, there's no need to be, no help to be had. It's have to be you that cries. Must be immortalized by a man? Would a tombstone serve? The crier blinks. Tombstone? It's a stone that records a man's name, his life, and a eulogy. If it serves a man, could it not also serve a city that has died? Stones may do such things? Yes, and their lifetime is much longer than a man's. If its name was carved on stone, would Essanon's memory be served? Would others see his name? Yes, it would be there for all to see long after you have died. If such a thing were possible, he turns to you, where would you find such a stone? If I could go look for one. If I find one, I could see to it as Essanon's name is carved upon it. You would do this? The man's eyes water up again. You would be setting all the criers of Essanon free, but a score of us remain. The burden of remembering would be over after so many years.
Updated my journal.
I think you can get that on the name monument, can't you? I think so. It's been a while. Been a very long time. What's in here? Just a hive dweller's home. Yo, dude, is this your house? You see a pale man standing in the middle of the room. He is hunched over and doesn't look well. I feel terrible. I'm not sure, but I think a bit of rest will do me. Can you please leave me alone? Yeah, I can. Yes. You got the plague. If I go back in, will you be dead? Alright, I had to ask.
Alright.
I had to check it out. What's up here? Alright, Braskin. In a loud, booming voice, Braskin asks, what in the name of the abyss are you doing in my house? Leave now before I make you an even more ugly than you already are. Yeah, okay. I should probably check out the,
Alright.
I could go down here. I haven't been in here. And of course I get jumped by thugs. What, he's just running now? Dude, you started it! What, you didn't want to finish it? I was just walking around, minding my own business. Now I gotta kill you all.
Damn it. Damn it.
If you wanna, like, just go down, please? Thanks. Alright, let's go here. There's another hive dweller. You see a woman with a worried look at her face? I'm waiting for my husband to get back. He's gone for a while now, and I'm getting worried. I'm sure you're right. Oh my, let's look at the time. Well, excuse me, I have some work to finish up.
All right.
And I'm getting jumped by thugs again, right? Yep. Figured.
Damn it.
And now this one.
You see that?
I need to get some range. Gotta find a place to sell the rings. Let's peek on in here. Talk to Phineas T. Lord. You see a squat man with a rash-covered skin and several pustules covering his face. His clothes seem to mark him as some sort of an official, but they are dirty, wrinkled, and covered with rat hair. As you watch, he idly scratches himself with his stubby fingers. "Aye!" The little man shrieks and jumps, startled. Clutching his heart, he takes a deep breath and pushes his spectacles up on his rash-ridden nose. "Yes, yes, and what is I can do for you?" He scratches his nose and looks you up and down, studying your scars. "I, have little to nothing to in the till. If you come to plunder the premises, this locale is ill-chosen." "I'm not here to, plunder the premises. Who are you?" I am the respected Phineas T. Lort, the 39th, in charge of this hive branch of the Office for Vermin and Disease Control. It is my distinguished privilege," he scratches his chest and puffs out, "to inform you that we, in the bureaucratic sense of the word we, meaning to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting bounties on all manner of vermin and strays that infest the," he scratches his again, "fair streets of Sigil, hub of the multiverse, and city which sits at the center of all things, the city by which all other cities are measured." Bounties?
Updated my journal.
Yes, yes, we, in the bureaucratic sense of the word we, meaning to encompass the sigil bureaucracy as a whole, are accepting tangible proof of the eradication of brain vermin, aka cranium rats, from the hive area where they have clustered quite thickly for the past many years. As a recent census of the vermin population has shown, I am powered by the Sigilian bureaucracy to pay a bounty of, he puffs up dramatically, 1 copper common per cranium rat delivered to my branch office. Cranium rat? Cranium rats are a species of vermin that become more intelligent the more of them are in close proximity to each other. 1 cranium rat alone is but a nuisance that chews at boards and burrows into food, but 5, 10, or more, and their intelligence grows until it surpasses even the intelligence of one such as myself. Scratches, then sniffs disdainfully. I imagine that 2 or 3 cranium rats might be enough to outwit you, sir. I'm to come up like that. No, you wearing your ass as a hat. How many cranium rats are in Sigil? More than enough to last a bounty hunter a lifetime, perhaps several. Some of the questions. Oh, why did someone as illustrious as you end up in such a place? Well, it is quite an epic tale, you see. I was born here in Sigil. That is the time passing thing. That was a rest, and then I realized I had somehow offended my colleagues, for I found myself promoted to this branch office and have remained here these past many years. He sighs, then idly scratches his nose. Well, thank you for your time. Well, that's one way to get a rest.
All right.
I've got to get to
I'm
the
gone.
north. So I basically do have to find my way out of here. There's nothing over here. There it is. Oh, that's the marketplace. And I should go in there to investigate. Yeah, let's head in here. And then I'll go north. Oh, this is a small dwelling. This is not the marketplace. What do you got? Yeah, so they're just
right.
kicking me out of their house. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Done.
Or this is the marketplace. It's not actually a building. That makes sense. All right. Let's go to the northern portion of the hive. Northwestern portion. Quick save the game. I don't want to do what I did last time. Got someone named Mar. Want to earn some drink? Your first impression of Mar is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has any sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in his sinister yellow tendrils. He motions towards you frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. A look of excitement crosses his face as you approach. Thank you for stopping. My name's Mar, and I have a favor to ask you. It's a matter of life or death. I must be delivering this here box, or it'd be my head for sure. 'Tis me bad luck that I twisted me leg something fierce. So will you help me by delivering this here box for me? I'll deliver the box for you. Mar slowly takes out the small box from within the recesses of her ragged clothing. For the briefest moments, he looks at you, a look of regret crosses his face, and then it is gone as he looks at you and hands you a box. A slight shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Mar touch it. A sigh of relief is heard as Mar releases the box into your care. This being needs to deliver to Cuatra. He could easily be found somewhere down the southwestern section of the hive. Oh, and lest you try and say I didn't warn you, whatever happens, don't open the box, and don't leave the hive with the box. Now off with you. I'll be back when I deliver the box.
Updated my journal.
Oh, I take it that was a bad thing. Cuatra. In the southeastern section. I think that's where the smoldering corpse is, anyway. What's this? The Flop House. And what is this? The northeastern portion of the hive. Porphyrin? Every inch of this man's skin is covered with a web of black lines. It's as if some artist chose to accentuate every crease in his flesh with a quill pen. The overall effect is such that even when his face shows no expression, he appears to be frowning. This one has a name. This one is called Porphyrin. His voice is like a gong as he speaks. The lines in his face bend and settle into a series of spherical patterns. This one would know. Why do you address this one? I would ask you some questions about the city. This one would have you know. This one cannot answer your questions. The lines on his face twist into angles and split into a mass of scribbles. This one has only recently stepped foot in this place of walls. Alright, I have to ask you this, but why do those lines upon your face move? The lines show anger. Do you take offense? The lines slowly straighten, forming into gentle curves. No offense was meant. Will you accept many apologies of this one? Why are you angry? This one tells a recent event. Did you know this one was beset by 3? The 3 demand an item of this one. This one fears an attack. What does this one do? This one surrendered the item. Well, you were right to be afraid. If there were 3, then they might have killed you had you not given up the item. This one has been misunderstood. The lines on his face become angled, then smooth into curves again. This one did not fear being killed. This one feared killing the 3. Well, if you could have killed them, why'd you let them rob you? This one walks the path of a warrior. Many weapons have walked with this one. The fist, the blade, the stave, the hatchet, the smiter. These tools are all known to this one. That's not much of an explanation. Again, if you're a warrior with that much training, why would they let you rob you? This one is forbidden to attack. The lines ripple across his face as he speaks. If this one had struck at the 3 in angle, the vow of nonviolence would be unmade. You're a warrior and a pacifist. This one is unfamiliar with your speech. What is this pacifist? Never mind. Why'd you train so much? You're not permitted to attack another. This one is the Order of the Heritage. We await the final days where all will be called to battle. The training and skills of this one, they are to be kept silent until then. You will let yourself be robbed in the street without defending yourself. This one will clarify. The item is of value. The discipline of the Heritage is of greater value. Since you won't fight, any chance you could talk to these thieves into returning your item? This one addresses the 3 thieves. What happens if the requests of this one are met with scorn? The 3 will not return the item. I could see if I could get the item back for you. This one must ask, would you bring violence to the 3 that have robbed this one? Well, they aren't smart enough to hand it over when I ask. Not if I can help it. This one fears. A message absent of violence will not be understood. The lines on this man's face form into a series of ellipses. This one is not opposed to you trying. Alright, what's this item you've lost? The item is this, a rope of black and red prayer beads woven around the net. The worth of these beads is not measured in copper. The worth of these beads is measured in faith. This one knows where the angry words were traded and the item lost. By the bar that burns inside. The 3 were outside the place, dressed in black and red.
Updated my journal.
Just telling me to go back there multiple times. multiple times. One ear. You see a shady-looking fellow standing before you, picking his teeth with what appears to be a tiny metal fork. His chest is covered by patchwork armor adorned with large spikes, and a long knife hangs at his side. You notice he is missing his right ear.
Updated my journal.
He greets you coolly from the shadows, sizing up. I said, greetings. What's the matter? Your other ear not working? The one-eared tiefling scowls at you threateningly. Piss off, Burke, or I'll have your guts for garters. If it's garters you're after, I just happen to have a pair. Your mother left them in my bed last night. You sure do have a sharp tongue, Burke. Think I can cut it out and feed it to you. He lunges at you, his knife leading away. I had absolutely no reason to antagonize this man. It was just the opportunity presented itself. Absolutely no reason to antagonize this man. Yeah, am I actually making any progress? Small steel fork. And a high quality stiletto. Grab this.
Come on, you don't want to sleep out here, it's cold.
That was completely pointless.
What are you afraid of? My girls will make you feel like a man.
Do I want to go into the flop house? I think what I want to do is I want to see about going back to the smoldering corpse bar, because I got like 2 or 3 things I need to turn back in that section. Fortunately, it's not that far away. Or wait, before I go, let's go in here. Greetings. I'd like to bury a name. S. Anon.
Updated my journal.
The coppers fall into Death of Name's hand, and he tucks his arm back to his side. His eyes, now suddenly alive, roll to the back of his head, then snap forward and begin scanning the monolith and walls of the memorial area. He catches sight of a spot in the wall and quickly scuttles over to it, hunches down, and begins to chip at the wall. He stops a few moments later and hops up and returns to you. Buried. The word has a finality about it that makes you uncomfortable. Thank you.
Looks like my skills have increased.
And Morte levels up. Nice.
Okay.
All right.
So back down here to... Oops. To the next area.
I'm gone.
So I've got to find... Is it a dude with an E in their name? I'm going to quick save the game. It was Amaris, that's not it.
Come on inside. Come see the burning man. He's on the spit. You'll love it. You, sir, come on in.
So, like, nobody's on the street here. Okay, that I need. Alright. Let's take a look. Quatra. Down in the southeastern section of the hive. This is the southeastern section of the hive. This is the southeastern section of the hive. Maybe I gotta actually go into the bar. Let's go into the smoldering corpse.
I'm gone.
The person I'm looking for is not here. Neither of the people are.
Yeah.
This is aggravating. I could swear that I've talked to these people before.
Done.
And now I can't find them. How about you, Amaris? You see a young woman... Okay, some questions? No, okay. So is the person I'm looking for just, like, not here? This is Bell's place.
I'm gone.
Alright. This has got to be a portal or something, someplace. Now I'm not seeing the people and I could have sworn I saw these two people out here before. And now I just don't see them. Please tell me that's not a bug. Wait, what's up in here? Oh, Quattro. There we go. There's one of them.
All right.
Quattro, there we go. Yo. Moving from box to box, this man appears to be totally immersed in counting boxes and scribbling results down on a piece of parchment. He looks annoyed as you interrupt him. What is it now? Can't you see I'm busy taking inventory? Go bother someone else. I was told to deliver this box to you. Why didn't you say it in the first place? Let's see what you got for me. I'm sure it'll be needed to be inventoried. Mar told me to give this to you. As you hold the box out for him to take, Quattro's expression turns from one of interest to one of intense horror. No, please get it away from me. I don't understand. Why are you afraid of this box? I said get back. Death Evil had to dupe Mar. Couldn't take it anymore. Please, take to Braskin. Live Southwest Hive. Me, no. Apparently the sight of the box is too much for him as he runs screaming from the building.
Updated my
So
journal.
I've got to go to Braskin now. It's a cursed box. It's a cursed box. Well, I got an enemy sighted. Yeah, you're gonna be able to take all these? Oh my god, stop it.
You see that? Damn it.
I'm beginning to wonder. So I did have a fight down there, and I think it involved a named person. Was that the like 3 episodes ago now, something like that? Was that who I'm looking for? Like already killed him or something?
Die.
Yeah, I need to clear some space here. I'm gonna drop some of these iron spikes. And you're gonna drop all of the iron spikes, or 2 of them.
I'm gone.
Yeah, was there another one down here? No, that was everything. Okay, good. Quick save the game after that. Who else am I looking for? Oh, do I gotta like question all of the drunks until I find July? Maybe I... Oh, wait, never mind. There he is. You see a thin man with stained clothes, a hooked nose, and 2 stubby horns jutting from his forehead. He is stumbling about and muttering to himself. He stinks of brine, vomit, and cheap wine. Are you July? If so, Craddock needs you back at the marketplace. The man's eyes widen. Ah, Craddock, me generous boss. Well, you can tell him that he can pike off, and he's a filthy dog, a cur of the lowest sort, and July is not a-working for him anymore. He jabs you with his finger. Tell him that. I'll tell him from a distance. Farewell. Well, is there anything else around here that I need to worry about? I do need to get to Braskin. Oh, I gotta find... find a trio of was it a trio of thugs?
Come on inside. Come
Yes, I gotta look for 3 thugs.
He's on the spit.
Okay.
You, sir, come on in.
So there's 2 of them. Well, there's 2 thugs. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 thugs. There we go. Greetings. Farewell. Alright, well, that's fine. Maybe the necklace will turn up. I hope I just didn't already sell it. Oh yeah, they're wearing like black and red, I guess. I mean, I could just clean up this part of the hive.
Come on inside. Come see the burning man. He's on the spit. You'll love it. You, sir, come on in.
Are those? I don't think those are who I'm looking for, but it doesn't matter because they attacked me.
Die.
Yeah, don't... Dude, you attacked me. Why do you run away? You wanted this. Just because you didn't want to finish it that's not my problem.
Just folly.
Got a nice bronze bracelet. I'm just racking up stuff to sell. I do have to find somebody who'll buy those rings. Random harlots. Well, there's some hive thugs.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural.
This heavyset thug is swathed in rags, dyed red and black. Greetings. You're on the one. How can I help you then, Governor? This man's face breaks into a sneer. Looks to me like you need a healer. You're one of the ones who robbed a monk in the hive, took his prayer necklace. Some sod-wit lion scrawled all over his face. Claimed he could have put us all in the dead book, yet lets his rob him blind. The man gives a slow, toothless smile. Never heard of such a sod, I haven't. That is interesting. That's his orders looking for you. The brothers of Heritage seem to know you quite well. Eh? The man's sneer fades. What are you on about? What brothers? The sod was alone, he was. He is a member of a religious order, you fool. The necklace you stole is their most holy relic. If it isn't returned, the rest of his order will come looking for you, and they don't have any reservations about killing thieves. The man's eyes widen. Now, we was just keeping the relic for him. He reaches in the fold of his robe and pulls forth the necklace, which he hands carefully to you. Here it is, no harm done, eh? I hope this is enough to call off the rest of his order. Perhaps a donation to their cause is in order as well. It might help smooth things over and ward off any curses that might come
Updated my journal.
Curses? The man makes a semicircle over his heart. Well, now I wouldn't want any of that. He reaches into his purse and his belt and hands over several copper coins. Take it with me, blessing, Governor. Tell him no harm was meant. Your donation is appreciated. Farewell. Alright. So I gotta find Braskin. I guess I'm gonna duck through the alley of dangerous angles again, I guess. Or does this just go directly there now? This does. Let's go to Braskin's.
Done.
Actually, no. First, let's tell this guy what happened. I found July. Is that right? Craddock glanced around. Where is he then? He said to pike off and that you were curved the lowest sort and he wasn't going to work for you any longer.
Updated my journal.
Craddock's face turns a bright red and his face cracks into a snarl. Damned be his name. May all the evils of this plains hound his footsteps. A blistering stream of insults, threats, and speculation about Jalal's family roots issued from Craddock's mouth.
New taunts.
Yes,
all right.
Morte upgraded his taunts. Craddock finishes his tirade with a grunt. Damn that Jalal. I'm in need of a day's work. I'll take Jalal's duties for a time in exchange for his pay. Ye? Ha, you couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work, and there's no drinking on my watch. Understood. Let's get started. The work is long, and at the end of the shift, you're not the least bit tired. Craddock grunts as you return. You did well enough. Here's your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. Now get. We know you're more useful. Okay, there's that. Quick save the game. And we need to go to Braskin's game. Braskin? That's the dude that kicked me out last time. Talk to Braskin. What? You again? Unless you have some business with me, I suggest you leave this house. I was told to deliver this box into your care. Why didn't you say so? Hand it over and you can be on your way. As you present the box to Braskin, his expression changes from one of anticipation to that of amusement. Whoa there, I won't fall for that trick a second time. Put that thing away and leave. I don't understand why won't anybody take this. First Quatra and now you. Did you say Quatra? Braskin lets out a great bellow of laughter. Why, that's the fellow who bought the box off me. Thought he got the best of me when he bought it. I guess he figured the gem alone was more than worth the price he paid me. Poor fella didn't realize what he'd gotten himself into till it was too late. So what's just horrible about this box? You mean you really don't know anything about the box you're holding? Well, I guess it won't hurt to tell you what I know. First off, so you don't get any ideas in your head, the curse on that box only affects the current owner of the box. And to be the owner of the box, you have to willingly take possession of it. There goes the idea of just leaving the box for someone else to find. So what's in the box? And that's a good question. The box has been around the hive since anyone can remember. There are many rumors flying about. As you can imagine, over time the truth has been warped a little bit further with each retelling the story. I've heard many a story about that box. They all seem to have a recurring theme. The name given to that foul thing is Morador's box, and the owner of the box will die should he or anyone else open it. As to the contents, who knows? Some say it's an ancient dragon, while others say it's the evil soul of Morador himself. I cannot tell for sure, but just by looking at it, any soul can tell something's evil, and something would have to be a fool to open it. What am I supposed to do with it? I suggest you go see Shalandra. She lives in the northeastern region of the hive. It was from her that I won the box. Who knows, maybe she'll have more knowledge of what to do with it. Or you can find some other clueless Burke to take it off your hands. It's up to you. I wish you luck. So back to
Updated my journal.
Maybe.
I'm gone.
But first, to the choir of Essanon. I have seen to it that Essanon's name has been remembered. It lies carved upon the black stone monument outside of the mortuary.
Updated my journal.
Suddenly, there's a brief whisper in the air, and the man's eyes dry. One of the tears that ran on his cheek simply vanishes. Then Essamon is served. I will tell my fellow criers the stone you have described. You have my gratitude. It did cost me some copper to see the name of the city was carved on the stone. Do you think you could spare me some to repay me? He nods and reaches into a robe. All I have is yours. He counts off 5 coppers and hands them to you. Take this hand in hand with my gratitude. It was nothing. Literally, it seems. Farewell. You're welcome. Farewell. Okay. Well, it was experience. Oh, do I go back? I'm going to go back to Shalanda, I guess. Just wrapping up quest after quest. Oh, I got to deal with Porphyrion, too. I can do that up here.
Done.
There you go.
Come on in here. You want to sleep outside?
All right.
It's cold out
This
here.
one addresses you,
Come on inside,
Porphyron.
got a warm bed.
As you speak, the angles in Porphyron's face relax into a series of strange curves. This one would ask, do you have the neck rope of beads that was stolen? I think so.
Updated
This is
my
it.
journal.
This one sees that you hold. These are the beads once missing. He takes them from you. You notice his hands have the same tracery of lands upon them as his face. This one has a question. How did you get the beads from them? I told a few harmless lies, and they were happy to give me the beads. This one would know. One who fights with words carries a name in the order of heritage. Porphyron's face breaks into angles again. Those ones are called diplomats. It is a path without discipline and without armor. If you were a true warrior, you would learn to use every weapon at your disposal. This one bestows apologies. This one meant no offense. The angles on Porphyron's face sharpen acutely, then slowly curve into ripples. This one bestows several welcome thanks for your service. Yes, you're welcome. I think I have a question for you, though. If you cannot enter combat, how did you get your warrior training? This one clarifies. The Heritage may train with one when there is no anger between them. I see. Could you teach me how to use those weapons? This one would instruct you, yes, but this one warns you. With knowledge of violence comes temptation to use it. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. This one speaks. Is it your will to leave behind your previous profession? The path of the warrior cannot be walked by an unfocused mind. I have no profession other than fighting at the moment. I would walk the path of the warrior. This one will instruct. The lines of the face fold into triangles. These things comprise the angles of your training, focus, experience, and proficiency.
Updated my journal.
This one will speak of focus first. For teaching to take root, you must have focus. You must be committed to the path of the warrior. The warrior is profession, no other. I can only be the fighter class if I want to learn about weapons. Okay. I'll return later. Okay, so I don't want to be locked into fighter class. And then let's look for Shalandra.
All right.
See if I can remember where to find this person. I know that I've talked to this person. Haven't I? Haven't I? Well, they're in this area.
I've never seen something so ugly. I've not. Slow single.
Wait, isn't there a... The messenger that I was talking to? Aren't they around here? So I've got to find them too. Oh man, finding individuals in Sigil. It's actually as challenging as it, almost as challenging as it sounds. It was up here though, right? In this region of town? Yeah, let's go in here. No, this is not right.
Done.
Oh wait, they said they'd be somewhere, didn't they? This is not where I need to be. Are they in the Dustman bar?
Looks like Dusty's lost one of their dead.
I don't see Shalandra anywhere in here.
All right.
Give me a moment. Wonder where the hell they are. So they're none of these. Are they in here? Yeah, Shalandra. Boom.
All right.
And yet another interruption. A person cannot even find privacy within one's own home. Please leave before I summon the guards, or better yet, I try out a new spell I've been toying with. I wish to learn more about this box. You held out Morador's box for Shalandra to examine. Ah, yes, I remember this box well. I acquired it some time ago. What do you wish to know about it? You seem to know something about magic. Can you tell me what spells have been put on this box? For many years, I studied the box and tried to learn its secrets. Spell upon spell upon spell have been woven into it. To my amazement, my studies revealed that all the spells are the type used to confine fiends. There are fiends within this box? No, not fiends. A fiend. And judging by the sophistication and power of these spells, it would have to be one of significant standing and power in this realm. Okay. Do you know the history behind this box? The only thing I've been able to learn is its name. It's called Morador's box. And who this Morador is, or the origins of the box, I do not know. Where'd you get this from? Let me think. I don't recall who I got it from. I just remember I was down in the marketplace looking for some spell components when some person offered me this box. After testing the box, I found it to be cursed. But I was intrigued by the spells woven in the box, and so I purchased it anyway. What made you give it away? I was young and brash back then. In my relentless pursuit of knowledge, I carelessly undid one of the spells. Looked closely at the box. It was like new when I had it. The signs of decay are an indication that the spells are weakening. I realized I was in danger if I kept the box any longer, and so I held a contest to get rid of it. It was more of an expedient way to get rid of myself of it. I simply invited all the bashers in the hive to fight each other to determine who was the best. Bashers are notorious for having big muscles and not much upstairs, if you know what I mean. They came like flies to honey. If I offered some money in the box as a prize, I believe some basher named Braskin won the contest. Can you safely remove the spells from this box? Seeking to remove yourself from this box, eh? This spell is the worst of them all. Basically, that particular spell draws energy from the current owner of the box and uses it to power one of the spells of confinement. That isn't the worst of it. The fiend inside can smell this energy and would more than likely hunt down that person should it escape. It really is a no-win situation to own that box. Either it drains you dry of your energy, or the fiend within kills you. I don't mind that I ask some more questions. Is there a way to safely dispose of Mordar's box without hurting anybody? I'm not strong enough to fight or banish such a creature. It's been ages since I've been there, but there was a cathedral located in the middle of the Alley of Dangerous Angles. A priest or someone who gains their power from a higher source might be able to help you.
Updated my
That's actually very helpful. So I know what it is. Where was it that... I gotta find Bane.
I'm gone.
Oh wait, these guys decide to attack me? Why?
Damn it.
Why would you attack me? I was just walking along.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
I mean, I'm glad for the money and experience, but I got things to do.
Done.
I mean, I guess I can keep an eye out for Bane while still looking for... Let's go to the alley and dump that box, I think, real quick. Wait, didn't Bane say he... Yeah, here we go. Bane the Sender. You see Bane the Sender. Were you successful in finding Craddock, good sir? Yes, I passed along a message, although it didn't seem to please him any.
Updated my journal.
Bane doesn't seem to have any word after yes, for he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. He reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers, which counts out and hands to you. 30 coppers for delivering a message, eh? Fair enough. Oh, more than fair, good sir. More than fair. I can say without hesitation, there is no finer profession in all sigil than that of a runner for the House of Senders. Alright, and then on to the to the Alley of Dangerous Angles.
Done.
I can come over here. Quick save the game first. Alright, talk to Aola. I come seeking counsel concerning a box and a demon. You explain to him your predicament. Aola seems to consider things for a moment and then speaks to you. I, humble disciple of the great Oskar, can indeed help you. First, you must relinquish the box to me. Aola places Mordar's box within a white pyramid-shaped structure and then mutters a prayer to Oskar. The familiar shimmering of a portal soon fills the sides of the pyramid. Aola then casually reaches through the portal and flips open Mordar's box. Alright. You scream in an attempt to stop him, but you're too late. Almost instantly, the box begins to disintegrate as a sickly smoke begins to fill the interior of the pyramid. A feeling of immense dread fills the room, is all you can do to keep yourself from bolting from the tent. You notice that the tendrils of smoke touch the sides of the pyramid. They are drawn into the swirling vortex of the portals. As the last tendril of smoke dissipates, the feeling of dread passes. Ella smiles a bit nervously at you. Witness the power of Oskar, the keeper of gateways. I'm sure a fiend of such power that has required so many spells to contain it would have no problems making his way back here, and when does, it's going to be looking for you. I have taken that into consideration. You see, each side of the pyramid contains a portal to a different plane. In effect, I scattered its essence far and wide across the multiverse. Did you know that there are races out there that consider demons a sort of delicacy? He begins to chuckle softly as he reaches into the pyramid and sifts through the ashes of the box, removing the gem that was attached to it. Payment for my services. I will use this to help rebuild my beautiful cathedral. Keep the gem. You have more than earned it.
Updated my journal.
And nice.
Done.
Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap that up here. I do need to continue on to Ragpicker Square next time. For now, it's been the RPG Crawler with Planescape Enhanced Edition. Until next time, take care and goodbye. And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen.
without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.